Welcome to Clubhouse Daily News. Today we got an episode from our Clubhouse Daily News Club. About 100 and something folks pulled up to weigh in on Wack 100 returning today. Now, apparently, he got a 48-hour ban. And he got that 3 days ago, so he may return today. But what happened in the meantime, we were comparing him to Charleston White. Can Clubhouse tell the difference? So we listened to some audio, and then the 100 ENT folks pulled up because a lot of people were talking spicy. So they weighed in and went back and forth. I'm about to play it for you now. This happened a little earlier today. I'll be here to enjoy it with you, and we'll go from there. They all for the bullshit, huh?
That's a Fendi fact. Clubhouse not getting rid of Wack. I guarantee they not gonna do it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All that nigga really got to do is make a new account and keep it 1,000.
Nah, but as soon as he speaks, somebody gonna hate or report him from the other side of the app.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wack got a lot of haters. Well, not even haters. He got non-supporters because of the shit that he says and does. I'm not even gonna say haters because
he got both.
The shit he does give me. No, but the shit he does make you want to hate him or dislike him or whatever you want to say because of the shit he says and does. The energy that he's been putting out in his face, it makes you dislike him. And I won't even say the word hate. It will make you dislike him. So if you have any morals and principles and you a man of integrity, you would not stand on his side. And anytime you don't stand on his side, that's when his little minions over there be, you know what I mean? They be trying to, like right now, I remember
That's a fact.
I used to go in the 100 ENT, and niggas used to just, Phoenix and all of them used to just snatch me up on stage. But ever since they started realizing, like, I'm really not on this nigga's side, I don't support nothing he does, I don't support nothing he says, they don't fuck with me. Now I go on 100 ENT, nigga, them niggas let me sit in the Google, for real.
I don't think this app big enough for Charleston White and Wack. Wack couldn't fuck with Charleston White on her, I'm sorry.
No, bro. Nah, Charleston White and Wack got two different fights. So, and the fight that's with Wack is pushing is a bigger fight.
In the building.
It's a bigger fight. So I kind of feel like Clubhouse is just gonna ride with him. See, when Charleston White, you got to remember, he done said a lot of offending things, not only to men and gang members, but he said a lot of offending things to rape victims and women. You know, and white people just not gonna stand with that, especially when you start talking about gay people and rape victims and shit like that. And the shit he was talking, they're not gonna stand with that. But with the shit that Wack doing, Wack is causing harm in his community. They don't give a fuck.
That's an interesting point. It's 9:30. The room is open. We set the table here. Appreciate everybody checking in. Clubhouse Daily News, you know what it is. The title is Does Clubhouse Equate Wack 100 with Charleston White? When they report Wack and they go back and listen to the tapes, do they hear the same thing they hear when they hear Charleston White? Can they tell the difference? Or is there a difference? That's the discussion. We're going to play a little Charleston White going at Wack audio, get some thoughts on that. Then we're going to play some Wack going at one of his folks. I think y'all know who it is. And he's famous for potatoes. See how we feel about that. And then we'll let you
Nah, man, he said he's famous for potatoes.
Potatoes. That shit threw me. I was like, potatoes?
Yeah. So I'll cue that up. We'll let a couple other people pour in. But I'll get that queued up. Let's keep the bill going. Maybe about 2 minutes. And I appreciate everybody stopping through, too. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Yo, real talk. I look at it like he a black man with power. So of course they look at him the same. You know what I'm saying? They look at all black men with power the same. If it ain't one of theirs, respectfully, then they can care less for real. You know what I'm saying? Like Wack bring a lot of people to this clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. and then they just clip them like that. You know what I'm saying? And really, all the exposure that this Clubhouse is getting is really coming from Wack in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, because as far as like across seas, what we seen last night, that they don't really look at Wack as the person who bringing all the people, because they was talking about 1 million people in their room and all this shit. But respectfully, you couldn't even understand what I couldn't understand what they were saying. Me, personally.
Hold on. Are you talking about in the town hall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did that go down? Because I heard they showed up, uniformed up, and then it went left.
Well, I kind of showed up late. I showed up when they had already picked the other people to be the faces of Clubhouse or whatever.
Right.
But the way they was talking, they was, now that I know the situation and I go back to how they were talking, I can kind of put two and two together. They was taking shots. You know what I'm saying? The other people was taking shots. They was like, what my man said? He said, well, the reason why they got picked, nobody ever had 1 million people in their room. You know what I'm saying? Other than these people, which is a lot. That's a lot of fucking people. I ain't gonna hold you up. That's a lot of fucking people. 1 million people in one room. Like that's a lot of fucking people, bro. I can't even boost on that, right? But if we're going off the rooms, then why wasn't Keita the Clubhouse person, a while ago? Because at that point she broke the app. You get what I'm saying? She was the first person to break the app. And she had all them people, but she wasn't the Clubhouse icon. If we're going off of that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if it wasn't for Wack 100, a lot of people wouldn't even know about this damn app. To keep it a bean. A lot of people wouldn't even know about this shit if it wasn't for Wack arguing with whoever he argued with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's content. So y'all clip this man's account because he said whatever he said. But I'm sure there's, matter of fact, I know for sure there's worse being said everywhere. People are saying worse, 10 times worse. But you clip this man because you feel like, oh, he got some power. But what you don't understand is if this man say, you know what, fuck Clubhouse, we're going to go to RIP, right? Everybody's going to follow him. Why? Because he's going to stir up the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And people want to hear the drama. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's the way our community
culture is working.
Yeah, our culture. You know what I'm saying? We like drama, so
that's the same reason Joe Budden is so famous, because Joe Budden is like within every 90 days to 6 months, Joe Budden has some sort of huge ass car crash, social media fucking fiasco, but there's no bad publicity. So with no bad publicity, everything that's being public, everything he does gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fact. Mute up. I'm gonna play this audio. I'm gonna start it off. Hold on. Pardon the echo. But I'm gonna start it off with Charleston going at Wack. Just a couple minutes, and then I'll do the one where they were going back and forth and see what everybody think about that. But let me go ahead and get that queued up. Go ahead and talk for another minute or so. Appreciate it.
Hey yo, so do you believe that Clubhouse has a bigger name than Rip? I do though, because I don't hear shit about Rip. I'm always hearing about Clubhouse.
I mean, Clubhouse definitely has a bigger name than Rip, right? As far as right now. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why they have a bigger name is because of Wack. Let's be real. Every time, you log on YouTube, right? Now, We all a lot of us are YouTubers in here, right? So let's be for real. You click on Wack name going crazy on YouTube.
But that's a Fendi fact. You can't right now. You can't go on YouTube without seeing that nigga name at least 1,000 times in the analytics.
Bingo, exactly, dudes. Like,
tell you
bro,
one thing.
Wack is Clubhouse. Wack is Clubhouse, bro. Listen, you go anywhere. Like, I can go to work right now, right, and be like, "Yo, Clubhouse." At least 5 of my homies at work gonna be like, "Yo, that's that joint that Wack be on, right?" Like instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly. That's how they gonna address it.
Hella people can't. Like I'd say, I had heard about Clubhouse, but it really got on my radar when that Joyner Lucas and that one broad got into it. Like that was kind of on a social media scale. That was kind of big where he had come in there and accused
that money.
About that money, right?
That's when Keita broke the app. That is that situation.
So a lot of people came in on that. So, but you're right. I'm not trying to push back on anything you said because you ain't said nothing wrong.
But
you're right.
Look, you're right about that. But check this, Adam. Though, but the real talk is who Keita came from. She came from
Bingo.
Wack. She came from Wack.
On top of that, guess who had something to do with that situation?
Wack.
Wack.
Bingo. Exactly. It just so happens that it was in this room.
In fact, if you watch Keita's last video that she posted, she breaks that whole shit down about how the nigga Wack 100 snaked the bitch. Like, I'm gonna defend her on the stage, but in the back channel with Keita saying other shit. Yeah, saying other weird shit to her on the backstage type shit. Like, it just go to show you can't trust the nigga. Because I remember one time me and that nigga got in an argument over this nigga Hassan Campbell. I was the nigga telling the nigga like Hassan Campbell ain't put no working in the Bronx. Niggas an accident murder. And then he sat there and defended the nigga, kicked me off the stage and all types of weird shit over the nigga. Then the following week he gets on academic and everything that I sat on this nigga turns around and says it to this nigga on academic stage. That shit had me so. I'm like, this nigga's a whole cornball. This nigga sat there and argued and fought with me over the shit, and then turned around and say the same shit that I sat on the stage and said.
Yo, appreciate y'all checking in.
All
right, I got it queued up.
I think people be overdosing on Clubhouse.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's why I took a break. I took a nice little break.
You have to. Yeah, you need a mental health day or two.
I'm back on my bullshit now.
Yo, the 100 ENT people gonna be coming in soon. It's gonna get a little spicy.
Break, man. That shit felt
I appreciate
good.
everybody for tuning in. Yeah, we had a lit room earlier.
Other than you opening up a room or this, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, trust me, take a break, see how that shit go.
Yeah, that shit is a relief. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's see how this sound. Turn your volume down just in case till we get it queued up right. If y'all come on Clubhouse, come to Clubhouse Daily News. We try to do it the right way, not all that back and forth. You actually could talk.
100 won't come do no podcast down here.
Is that too loud or is that okay?
No, that wasn't loud at all.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, let's do it.
I promise you Wack 100 won't come down here and do the same thing Mob James did. I promise you Wack 100 won't do that. Because he can come to my podcast. And if Wack 100 think he'll slap me and beat me up in my state, he must got a nice insurance policy paid up. No, man, Mob James drove down here. Mob James drove. And he brought a female with him. I bet Wack 100 won't drive and bring a female by him and come sit on the podcast with Charleston White. I bet Wack 100 won't do that. I bet Wack 100, I weigh 120 pounds and I'm 5'9", and I got one eye. I guarantee you Wack 100 won't drive to Texas like Mob James and sit down on a podcast next to me with my gun.
One eye
Mob
is crazy, yo.
I bet Wack 100 won't do that. I bet everything I got that nigga won't do that. drive down to Texas with his woman and come sit next to me on a podcast with my gun? I bet he won't. I bet you won't, Wack. I bet you won't do that, Wack 100. You do a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of woofing, boy. But we already know, nigga. Real niggas know you selling wood nickels, nigga, and wolf cookies. Yeah, everybody know, nigga, you full of hot air and steam. You wasn't vicious enough, nigga, when you were fighting them white folks. That's how I look at you, nigga, and I really judge you. You didn't have a lot of, you wasn't real violent with that white boy you were fighting, nigga. You didn't have what we need to see in a nigga who fight white folks, nigga. You damn near act like you didn't even want to hit the white boy, nigga, when you was fighting. Nigga, you was supposed to bite his nose, poke his eye out, run him over with the car. No, Wack, you ain't got that in you, nigga. That's why you on these platforms talking loud, nigga. And you ain't got no evidence nowhere throughout your career, nigga, where you ever slapped a nigga, beat up a nigga, killed a nigga, stomped a nigga, even whooped a nigga, Wack 100. That's not in your resume. That's not a part of who you are, Wacky. You know that, boy. Look at the kind of people you manage. That Blueface
Not
boy.
Wacky.
Look at your company you keep. Nigga, you defend 6ix9ine, my nigga. But you want to come talk to your people and pull out paperwork and this, here. Nigga, where your evidence on me, nigga? Where your evidence on me, Wacky? As a matter of fact, can't none of you niggas produce nothing on me, nigga. I'm damn near like Obama. You nigga can't find nothing on me, nigga. You nigga can't find you nigga no blemish, no nothing. Well, he had his juvenile paperwork. Y'all got Pop Hunter paperwork when he was a baby. Y'all was able to get Pop Hunter's paperwork when he was a little bitty 13-year-old baby about where he snitching. You nigga can't get mine. You nigga can't find one nigga I ever told on, put him in jail, and get him to say, hey man, he the nigga, you doing that with Mob James. That nigga say, man, you didn't do nothing to Charleston White. Nigga, you wouldn't do nothing to me, nigga, if you was here with a gun sitting next to you and me. And not in Texas. But one thing I know, Wack 100, you so foul in your actions in your heart, your woman can't wait till you die, nigga. Your wife or whatever bitch you lay down with, nigga, that hoe can't wait for you to die, nigga. And gone so she can live her best life.
Crazy
You an
shit.
embarrassment, nigga. Anything that a black man is supposed to represent, nigga, that's
Hey,
tied to
D
the black
Drive, they
arts
got
industry,
beef.
nigga.
D Drive.
Yeah, you talk about the funerals you paid, nigga, but you paying for protection.
Damn.
Nigga, you ain't no charitable man, nigga. Everybody know you gang banging niggas and you blood and crip niggas. If you from that area, you niggas got to pay for protection. You niggas got to pay for passes. You niggas got to pay to be a part of the hood if you make it. You ain't just finna make it, nigga, and just do for your family and you from where y'all from. You niggas get extorted and exploited too by the hood, nigga. So you ain't just paying for funerals, nigga, and feeding people out of food trucks, nigga. You doing that, nigga, quid quo pro. And that's only for the smart folks to know what I'm talking about, nigga. Quid quo pro, nigga. You ain't doing that out of love.
That's offending.
You got to
Favor
do that,
for a
gang
favor.
banger.
That's
He
crazy.
said the smart
40-year-old
fuck.
gang member, you got to do that, nigga. And y'all ain't got no treasury, nigga. That's how you know you're getting fucked. You niggas ain't got no treasury. One thing you niggas ain't got, nigga, is no scholarship funds. That little girl you kicked out of Blueface house, nigga, she wouldn't give you no more pussy. She wouldn't give you no more pussy, nigga. She said you was calm drunk. You were too drunk off that calm she would give you, and you didn't know how to behave. You thought she would go be your woman and your artist, but nigga, you just wanted her to be your woman, nigga, and your side bitch or your sex slave. That's why she never couldn't get no music out, nigga. You want to keep your dick in her mouth. You don't want to keep a microphone to it. Everybody know about you, Wacky.
Ouch.
Everybody know you a pervert, and you try to use intimidate.
Whew. Jeez.
And that's a fact.
I'm gonna get my room shadow banned. But anyway,
Nigga.
so That's the Charleston
All
side.
facts.
So, but here's the thing, though. There was not room on this app for both of them. There's no way they could coexist, and it makes sense, right? And so, hey, bring A-Rod up. So I'll do a quick reset so he know what's going on. Hey, A-Rod, welcome. Hey, real quick, I paused it. A-Rod is the sound guy. For those of y'all on Clubhouse, y'all probably know that. But A-Rod is the sound guy for 100 ENT, and integral part of the team. So he popped up. He comes in the room even when it's small, and so we got to show him some love because he shows support regardless. But they're gonna be coming at A-Rod, but A-Rod is ready. So let's start it back up. Yo, what's up? So we doing tell you exactly what's going on. So welcome to Clubhouse Daily News. Appreciate that. So the question up, the title is, does Clubhouse equate Wack 100 with Charleston White? And so the people that may be reviewing, when you get reported and they go back and listen to things, can they discern the difference between what Wack is saying and what Charleston White is saying? Or does it just sound like two brothers who are speaking with their chest, and we know how intimidating that can be to the establishment, so to speak? So I don't even know if they can listen to the words and tell the difference between the two people. So we playing some Charleston. We're going to play some Wack and try to look at it through their eyes and see if they could tell the difference. Hey, Rod, so we hearing that it was 48 hours, so he may be back today?
Yeah, man. Wack will be back today.
Oh, he gonna burn it down. Yeah. So, but yeah, there was no way that these two strong personalities could peacefully coexist on this app. There's just no possibility, man. Yeah, so real quick, we didn't get to play any Wack because you'll see how the discussion goes, man, this morning. it get real heated. So yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and let y'all enjoy the show, man. It was crazy. This app ain't big enough for that. So
hey, really though, Charleston White, man, is he's not the guy.
Wait, so if he get clipped again, that means it's adios.
Yeah, I don't know the parameters. A-Rod might know the rules with that. I don't even know. Is it 3 strikes? I don't even know. But go ahead. You were saying something, A-Rod. Go ahead.
I don't know on the 3 strikes. I don't know. With a individual like Wack, that might not apply. I don't know. Shit, maybe it does. I don't know. But
Is
Charleston
White
White is that guy, man. He's less than reputable, and
Wack is reputable.
Shit, in my book, way more so than that fucking guy. That's for damn sure.
A nigga that's helping people get out of jail.
All right, hold on, one at a time. Listen.
Here we go, y'all.
Listen,
I'm gonna base my comments and my opinion on Charleston.
No, you good,
White, on what the man said.
Let me set the table.
Man said that he raped white women, and that in my book, to rape anybody is out. So you want to go ahead and stand behind
hold
that.
on,
where do you find the rape the
Let him land. Hold on.
Hey, one mic, bro.
I don't know if y'all not used to Clubhouse Daily News. I know it'd be a lot of efforty going on in other rooms and this and that. Couple rooms run a smooth ship. That's how we do. Everybody get a voice. Ain't no disrespect. We're not doing that, but everybody's opinion or perspective is respected. But you got to let somebody land. Can't jump in. The ad libs, at a minimum, we can't do them. They funny sometimes, but they mess up the discussion. And so A-Rod, we know, no, you good, but we know A-Rod rep that 100 ENT, and he was gracious enough to show up. So we don't do the ambush. We don't make somebody feel unwelcome. He's come here when Wack wasn't in the title, because I've never put Wack in the title in this room. He's come in and chill. I'm just saying, he just come in and chill when we just on some regular building. So just treat him like, you know what I'm saying? That's all. And he's repping himself. You know what I mean? So thanks, A-Rod, for popping in. But y'all can have a discussion, but go ahead, A-Rod. Sorry. You good.
What's up, A-Rod?
Yeah, what's up, King? I'm just saying, man. You know, Charleston White, less than reputable, man. Less than reputable. And you guys we want to be on that side of the fence, you know, with that man that openly says he rapes women. Then you go ahead and stand behind that man. I'm not that
Hold
guy.
on. Before somebody responds, let me ask. I got a question for you, A-Rod, regarding that, right? So, hey, somebody mute up. Somebody in the car. I don't know what that is.
That's me.
Hey, welcome, Rock. Appreciate it. Greedy, I see you, Street Lord. Appreciate everybody popping through. My question, A-Rod, would be this. Having nothing to do with Wack, but Charleston White, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the room, because, you know, but it sounded like he said, as a man, he realized what he did as a kid was the R word, but back then it was just called running the you know what. That's not to justify it or anything like that, but that's what I
I'm not
thought
even
I
talking
heard.
about that when he was young.
Oh,
I'm
my
talking
bad.
about
Go
this
ahead.
shit. I'm talking about this shit that he talked about. He's done this in the last fucking 10 years. This man's over 40 years
Oh,
old.
that's different. I got you.
So
He did what in the past 10 years? Hold on.
One at a time.
Hold
One at
on.
a
Wait.
time. Go ahead, Dom. Is that Dom?
He did what?
Go ahead, Dom.
He did what in the past 10 years, bro?
Two mics. Hold on. Listen. It's Dom and it's Dom and it's A-Rod. Go ahead, Joe.
I just want to know what he meant by he did that in the past 10 years. What in the past 10 years?
Bro, look, man, I'm not your history teacher for the day, so go back and do your research, man. That's all I'm gonna say. There's
Yo,
plenty of
A-Rob,
audio.
I think you full of shit, A-Rob.
Hold on. Who next? Oh, whoa. Who was next? Is that Deuce? Oh, King Yo. Hold on. Let's go, King Yo, then Deuce. And mute up.
Hold on, let me reply right quick, dude. Let me reply right quick.
Oh, go ahead, Dom. We got Dom, King, and Deuce. Somebody mute up, please.
As far as his history go, I'm pretty familiar with the guy, bro. I'm in the Metroplex where he come from. I'm pretty familiar with the antics, also with his political work that he does in the state of Texas. So I know the guy, bro. I just asked what you meant.
My man Dom on the cleaning business down there.
Yeah, man. There's audio of this guy saying that he raped white women in the last fucking, in the last fucking decade. I don't know. That's what I meant. Go look it up on YouTube.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair, A-Rod. Okay, go ahead, King. Go ahead, King.
He got a point.
Let me tell you why I don't like this nigga, man. Like, this nigga could never come. Man, listen. This
King
nigga
Yo
said,
in the building.
I called the cops. This is another reason why I don't like that whole R situation.
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. King, speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole fact when he said he called the cops on the 3 young black men that was outside of their girl house, just chilling, having a conversation, talking, and he called the cops on them. That blew me right there, because think about it. What if that was our sons or something? You know what I'm saying? Or if that was us, shit. I remember there's plenty of times I'm sitting in front of my girl house, we deep as hell, and we just chilling. We ain't causing no problems. We just sitting there laughing, conversating, talking shit, smoking, whatever. And you calling the fucking police, saying they out here doing this or doing that, that's some weak ass shit, man.
Right.
Like, dude, like I just do not like dude, man. His arrogance,
Douche, you
how he
next.
come off. Like I just
let me get next.
Let me get next after Deuce. Balenciaga.
Hold on, let me finish real quick.
You good?
So look, he also said that, Wack wouldn't come, like in that last video, he was like, Wack wouldn't come sit down next to me in Texas with my gun next to me. Like, bro, like, you ain't the only motherfucker with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come to Texas, I can bring my gun too. I'm sure anybody else could. You know what I'm saying? So why you can't sit down as a man? Are you scared to sit down one-on-one without a gun? Is that the only thing that's making you feel like you got balls? Is a gun? Like, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell to me. So you get slapped or you get punched or something, what you gonna do? Shoot a motherfucker because you can't fight? Like, that shit's so weird to me. That shit is whack as hell to me.
Got you.
All right,
Who we got next? We got. Hold on, real quick, E. Hold on.
That's done.
You funny with the one eye, but hold on, real quick. Oh, Dom, you want to respond? Then we got Deuce. Balenciaga and Adam. I'm not sure who go first between y'all, but Deuce is next. I know that, and then We got y'all two brothers, but I'm not sure who first between y'all. But go ahead, Deuce.
All right, so here's my whole point of view on everything. I don't fuck with Charleston White because of the R word. I don't fuck with Charleston White because I don't stand by what he said. Just like King Yo said, the nigga talked about calling police on niggas. He's a snitch. I don't fuck with Wack Nava. I don't stand with Wack because we just found out recently this man literally talking garbage out of his mouth could have started literally an open war between the Bloods and the Crips. You understand what I'm saying? That shit he said couldn't start a fucking war. What I do respect about Charleston White, however, is he says what he says and he does what he does, but that man is pulling up. Wack has been called out on plenty of occasions. He's called niggas out on plenty of occasions, and he has not showed up to nobody, no occasions. He has not showed out on one occasion. So they're both in the same boat to me. I don't respect either one of them. Period. Period.
Fair enough. We got we got Adam or Balenciaga. Y'all work it out. Y'all know.
Hey, watch
I
right?
said something like a split second before Balenciaga, but if he has the burden of desire, he can go ahead.
It's on you, Balenciaga.
All right, one player right here. Hey, watch this here, right? Wack 100 is going to send more black men to the penitentiary and to their death than anyone.
Here we go, y'all.
Hold on,
Nah, I agree with that shit.
Hold on now, one player.
Let him land real quick. I hear y'all.
One player right here.
Let him land real quick. Go ahead.
One player.
Now, Charleston White has a very unique and bizarre way.
Speak on that. Finish that statement before you.
No, nigga, don't tell me how to. Don't try to dictate what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well,
one mic. One mic.
Everybody's got their own.
One player.
You got it, Balenciaga. Go ahead,
Charleston White.
And hold on real quick. Let me say this, Adam. Balenciaga, you go. A-Rod, you can respond because you do represent, you know what I mean? You represent the team respectfully, so I understand. And then Adam after that. So if y'all two want to dialogue, y'all can. But go ahead and land your point, Balenciaga. And then A-Rod, say what you guys say.
I'm trying to keep order in there. Y'all see how
one player on you.
It's crazy.
Like you said. Go ahead, Balenciaga.
Now watch this here. I'm comparing the two is what I'm doing. Now, Charleston White, he has a very unique and bizarre way of delivering a message, but it's effective. The shit he said about King Von, the shit he said about certain individuals and things of that nature is effective to get you to listen. That the shit is dumb, the shit is stupid, or what the fuck motherfuckers is doing. So to me, out of the two, I think Charleston White is helping more people than hurting more people, as opposed to Wack.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a beat. Wack can't even follow the laws of Clubhouse. How you gonna send people? How you gonna lead people the right direction?
Hold on, E. Hold on, yo. Hold on. I got you, E, with the ad lib. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I got y'all. I'm gonna come after A-Rod. I'm gonna come EBT if you got anything else. But no, I'm sorry. We got Adam. My bad, Adam. Go ahead, A-Rod, though.
No, I just think it's crazy people saying a Wack's gonna send more people to prison than fucking Charleston White. Hey, shut up. Ain't no man gonna fucking
chill. Respect his mic. Respect his mic, y'all. Y'all coming off his. Y'all can't come off y'all mics, man.
You know how you get in trouble? You consciously make a decision for yourself and you go and do some dumb shit and get caught.
I got a question for you too, A-Rod, and then we go on to Adam. Quick question.
Ahead, bro. I got a question for A-Rod too.
Okay. My question, A-Rod, would be, we all been on Clubhouse long enough now, most of us. But what percent would you say is entertainment versus real from the content that we hear?
Clubhouse?
You know what I mean? No, just Wack in particular on this one. Like how much of that is for content and to drive the numbers versus real? If you had to put a number on,
bro. He's got a YouTube channel. Come on now.
Yep. No. I wanted you to say it because my assessment was, and there's no, this is not empirical, right? Mine was 90-10, like 90% entertainment in general, 10% real, and just be careful with the 10%. But if you're saying all entertainment, that kind of brings it home even further. You know what I mean?
I think Wack would tell you, hey, this is an entertainment app. We're here to entertain. That's what it is. Shit.
Got you covered. Adam, you next.
Hey, Rod. Why you?
Oh, somebody had a question. Go ahead.
Why you put Jess in the hot seat like that for playing that recording the other day?
Yo.
We can come back to that. Hold on, that ain't the topic. You ain't got a hand. Oh, go ahead, A-Rod, if you want to.
Hey, quick explanation on that one. Ghost is with Death of the Cloud Chaser. Y'all know Big Chuck, right? And when the Nikita podcast footage was released, where she was exposing Wack, Death of the Cloud Chaser put it up first. And Jess, who is a moderator on a lot of stages, she played that audio. But people had a problem with her playing the audio. But behind the scenes, she had tried to reach out to Wack and their team, and I think she didn't get a response. So she took it to Death of the Cloud Chaser, because Wack and Death of the Cloud Chaser collaborate a lot. And so it wasn't like they were exposing it. It was already on YouTube, and they were just playing the audio. Anyway, that's the backdrop for this little back and forth. Let's get back to it.
It's just a question.
And you know what?
No,
you could probably ping Jess in here, because I'm cool with Jess, and I just talked to Jess, all right? And I didn't put her in no hot seat. I said she could play the audio because she had the audio and she has the ability to play the audio. Then Jess said, hey, I could play the audio, Wack, let me cue it up. I'll play the audio.
No,
So don't put
I'm
that
just
on
asking
me,
you a
man. That's
question.
another grown person
What you
decision.
said
She
was,
wanted to do it. She did it.
No, what you said was she got some explaining to do. Why would she have explaining to do for playing a recording?
Well, yeah, that's because she playing that recording in front of a whole bunch of people that are not the people that are on the recording. So she want to go ahead and
That's
play
not
it.
true,
She
because
need to
Chuck's
play it in
name
front of
was
the people
mentioned on
that's.
that recording. So I don't get
Just the
I don't get it.
audio though.
Yeah, it's just audio that was already on YouTube. It's not like it was a secret recording, bro. That's why I'm asking you that.
I don't think I put her on the hot seat, so maybe I'm missing your question. I don't know. I was in her room this morning, so if she got a problem with me, then I think
I
she
ain't
would
say
have
she had
addressed
a
it.
problem. I asked the question. She didn't ask me to ask you this question. I just
Who's
asked you
that
this
even
question.
talking? Who's that?
This
Who's
Ghost.
that talking? Ghost. Oh fuck, bro. Really?
Yeah, I just asked the question, bro.
All right.
Yo, A-Rod, funny as shit. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry.
I'm
done.
Y'all funny to the anyway, Adam, sorry. Hey, look, you have to put Adam on the back burner. Respectfully.
Still funny.
Adam, do your thing.
Okay. This ain't even.
Bring us back, Adam. Go ahead.
Hella questions to nobody about nobody business, right? I'm just gonna talk about my general perspective of both these people that people are talking about, and I ain't got no investment in either one of these niggas, right? Now, Charleston White may be a person who is able to deliver a message that is more go to school, get some land, get a job. Like he's promoting the message, but he's hella anti-black. Calling police on young black men is sending white people with guns to kill niggas. I don't give a fuck. So he hella anti-black to me, right? Even though he's promoting a message that he's trying to deliver. And also that, like I seen some interviews where he had jumped up and ran out because motherfuckers, he didn't like what they said. And he's like, they better be glad I didn't pull my pistol. So I feel like, yeah, he 120 pound, keep his pistol with him. And, you know, he's smart enough to get famous, right? Now with Wack, I think the reason the brother said he'll get more people killed. Now that was an inflammatory statement. You wanted to defend the guy, but like your house says, Blood House, promoting gang culture gets young people killed. I live in Sacramento. You live in LA, maybe you know about Bloods. I know about Bloods. I hang out with them every day. I'm in the biggest blood set in Sacramento, in Oak Park, right? So like when you promote this culture to young men, niggas die. Period. Point blank. And when you have leadership such as Wack, because Wack is leadership. He your leader. You over here defending this nigga hard as fuck.
You said he's not a leader, Adam.
Look, wait. Let me finish. I'm almost done. Right? With good reason. You have a reason, valid or not, to defend the nigga and defend the nigga in many ways. No matter how much he has banged on niggas, no matter how much he said he can send his youngsters on niggas, all this promotion of that gang lifestyle, especially to our young men who are it is not just adult decisions when you influence culture. Your leadership. Realize what your leadership does.
He said he's not a leader.
All right, who next?
Some people he is.
No,
Anybody
he
got any
told me
questions for
no,
Adam, or
Adam.
who's next?
Let me go, bro.
Let me say
That you,
let me answer
Papes?
Adam
Oh,
real fast. Let me
whoever.
answer Adam
Who
real
is it?
fast.
Jump in.
Big boss.
He said he's not a leader, Adam. He's a teacher. I asked him about the same thing you saying. He said he's not a leader. He's a teacher.
Yeah, I don't think
So I said,
Even
You're talking about Charleston White.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
no,
if
I
it's
said
about
this
money,
is Wack
cool.
100.
It's
Wack
about
100
money.
told me
If it's about
himself.
fame, it's cool.
He's not a leader. He's a teacher, and he doesn't have any morals. This is what he said out his mouth to me.
which is even worse.
And you know what? That wait, he said he has no more.
Yes. I can play it for you.
Well, there it is there, because I have integrity and morals.
And that's what I said to him.
I move with people with morals and integrity.
He said, don't talk to me about no fucking morals. We kill niggas over colors. We don't give no fucking morals.
Pape, I heard
Free to go, free to go, free to go, free to go.
Yo, I could go now.
Yeah, who was that? Let me do a quick reset real quick. No, who was that though?
Big boss.
I'm scrolling trying to see.
That was Big Hog or some shit, Big Boss or some shit.
Big Boss, my man, you up next. Yo, everybody, I want to welcome y'all to Clubhouse Daily News. Appreciate you checking in. Go up to the top, hit the greenhouse. Everybody mute up real quick. Mute up real quick, Dom.
Hey, Stacks, you next, Stacks.
Okay. Mute up. Thanks, Dom. Yeah, welcome to Clubhouse Daily News. The title is, Does Clubhouse equate Wack 100 with Charleston White? The question came because Wack, as y'all know, got clipped for the second time. And when they go back and review the tapes and listen to all this audio, do they hear the same thing because it's two brothers saying it with their chest, whether you agree with their message or not? Can they tell the difference? And now we're in a discussion here about both men. And you don't have to choose either. You could choose both. You could choose none. It's up to you. Everybody's personal choice. But it's a spirited discussion. We got people here representing 100 ENT. Appreciate them stopping through. I know they hear this all the time. So I appreciate them, gracing the platform. Let's get back to it. And Dom,
Hey,
who
Dell.
you say was next? Yeah, yes, hey, right.
Before we get on to the next one,
Sure.
real quick, I want to let everybody know too.
Yeah.
These recordings that are all over Clubhouse. The only way that they actually review this stuff, right? That, from what I understand now, is these recordings, they stay around for about 10, 15 minutes. If there's no complaints on a person or individual in the room during those 10 or 15 minutes, those recordings are lost forever, unless it's on a
Subpoena or something.
something.
Oh, a clip. Oh, we're like a clip that's
right.
floating. I got you. Yep. Appreciate the clarification. All right. Who'd you say was next now?
280.
Got it.
Me.
Oh yeah,
Hold
boss.
on, I
Oh,
thought
boss.
Big
No, it was
Boss
boss.
next.
Yeah, boss then Stacks.
Then 280.
Yeah.
Got it. Go ahead, boss. You got it.
All right, what's happening, y'all?
Hey.
I basically just joined home like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
And when I came in, I heard like the question being posed, like, who would send more people to jail between Wack and Charleston White? Is that what I heard correctly?
I mean, I don't think nobody asked that question, but that was brought up. But
It was implied.
Statement out to that extent.
All right. So look, I'm gonna tell you the difference from my point of view. I've been in a few of Wack rooms. He tell motherfuckers, if y'all doing any illegal activity around me, get the fuck away from me. Like, don't call me in regards to selling dope, doing anything that's illegal. You feel me? So, motherfucker Charleston White, this nigga tell you, I want to put a nigga ass in jail. That's what I want to do. It's my dream to put a nigga in jail. So, like, I feel like that's the answer right there, bro, because you see Wack, a motherfucker come to Wack like, man, bro, I'm trying to figure my life out right now. He said, well, shit, what you want to do? Shit, if you want to go to truck driving school, let me know. I'll pay for the shit for you. Now, Charleston White, he helped motherfuckers too in his own way. But as far as sending motherfuckers to jail, Charleston White for sure.
Yo, can I say something? I wanted to rebuttal that.
Go ahead.
This nigga.
Hey, man,
Hey,
go out your ass.
Yeah.
Now I wanted
listen,
to
bro, hold
rebuttal
on.
that real quick. First
Yeah,
of all,
you got an E, and then we
when
got
it comes down,
stats. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, my bad. He could go.
If you want to rebuttal real quick in case, and then Big Boss, you can respond.
The message that people sent. You get what I'm saying? You got to look at the message that people say. When he say he want to put a nigga in jail, what he mean? To me,
Hold on, E, real quick. Hey, E, don't lose your thought. Yeah, hey, Adam. When E rebuttals, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, bro. When E rebuttals and Boss responds, then you could jump in with yours as well, and then we'll move to stats. Cool? Let's do it.
All right, for me, this is what I'm saying. For me, what I took from that when he said he wanted to put a nigga from jail, that's what I say. Everybody take it the way you want to say it. For you, it's probably just a general statement. For me, it's like the ignorant black person. When he say nigga, I think it's the bigger picture, like the ignorant black person who wants to keep an ignorant black person in the community. If niggas is doing shit like you can't even help grandmoms to the store, help grandmoms here, you know use for our community. So the ignorant black person in that mindset, I see where he coming from. Just like to me, it resonates to me when he says the Nipsey and Hermes thing. That's how I look at it. When he be like, "Oh, I don't like Nipsey Hussle, but I like Hermes." That's like you got to look at that situation like that. Well, that's how I'm looking at it. You don't got to, but that's how I'm looking at it. You get what I'm saying? And that's that. I land.
All right. So look, I don't know if you seen his motherfucking Say Cheese interview. The topic was we trying to define if Charleston White is a snitch or not. Okay, cool. So on that motherfucking interview, towards the end, the nigga say, "Yeah, man, it was 4 niggas on my block, man. They ain't do nothing. They was out there in the Cadillac. I called the police on them niggas, and one of them went to jail too." He say,
I told you that's
why
just
you
what I
call the
said.
police on them? They wasn't doing shit. They was just in the Cadillac, and they was out there drinking beer
In front of their girl house.
in front of their girl house. Now, bro, let me ask you this. How many times have you been kicking it in front of your girl house with a female friend, and then the police just run up on you? You ain't doing shit wrong. Nah, this is what I say. If them niggas was out there being rowdy, disturbing the peace, like doing a lot of fuck shit, making everybody on the block feel uncomfortable, by causing a lot of noise and ruckus, call the police on their ass for sure.
He said they wasn't though. He said they was black and they was in a Cadillac.
I said if. Now, if they was doing this, call the police on their ass. But if they just chilling, talking to a girl, why does they need to be called the police on? Like, that's wild.
Like, even if they being rowdy, like how you know them niggas don't live there, you know what I mean? Like you just assuming they being rowdy because they not for your taste. You feel me? Like everybody got the right to exist.
Hey, get the likes up, y'all.
That was their neighborhood.
Appreciate the support.
Literally their neighborhood.
Let's keep it going. Let's grow it
Don't make no
so we can
sense
keep doing this. Appreciate it.
And then he said they in the Cadillac. Why are they in the Cadillac? They at their age,
They're
they
too
should be
young.
in the Cadillac. How they getting that money?
Yep, they're
like
too
that's
young.
crazy as hell.
Charleston White shows himself over and over again to be anti-black as fuck. He will directly call police on black people for doing nothing at all just because he's a
Stat, you next. Thanks for being patient, man.
He's like one of them Uncle Ruckus, who's that nigga over there type niggas, right? We know this. That's why we talked about. We can see it, especially, you know what I mean? And I wasn't even saying the thing I said about the promotion of gangs and gang lifestyles on the tip of Wack personally says, nigga, go out there and do this or go out there and do that. How other rappers are getting caught up in being the brains behind being the dude behind the criminality. But yeah, Wack repeatedly says, don't do shit around me, period. Right? He's been on all the things, right? So I'm not saying Wack is a criminal, but when I'm saying when people promote certain lifestyles, like and we can name all the big gangs. When you promote that lifestyle, you people consider, because I heard the brother say he is not leadership, but people consider him leadership or consider him an example to emulate, right? That it would affect more people because he's a more popular person.
Got you. Hey, Stats, it's on you, man. Thanks for being so patient. Go ahead, bro.
Appreciate it. Salute to the room.
Appreciate it.
I want to say this, right? A lot of people have been coming up with the term coke, and when you have an individual that's high as being influential or also has more money than y'all look at him as a celebrity. You crazy. So now, when he decides to shoot his rhetoric as far as lying on people and telling individuals that he has enough people to promote that lie over the actual facts, that is called disinformation. Disinformation also leads to immorality. Immorality leads to a distorted perception of reality where nobody no longer cares about the facts. People only concerned about who's saying it and what's coming out their mouth. Nothing that they can prove, but only the things that come out of their mouth. That is called grooming and conditioning. He basically groomed a group of individuals in different rooms and orchestrated a cult-like following to believe anything he say,
And that's
even
what
if
he
you know
said
it's
out
a
his
lie.
mouth.
Bro,
Even if you know it's a lie,
this
no
this
facts
coming
behind
from
it. Can I finish?
A-Rod, you
No
next on the
facts.
rebut. Yeah, you good,
No
Stats. Go
facts.
ahead.
And he said that
Right.
out his
No facts
mouth.
behind it.
So nobody
Correct.
calling nothing
This
out.
is something
He
that
said
we
it.
don't even have to. We don't even have to. We don't even have to dispute that. This is something that he says out of his mouth. A lot of y'all know he be lying. Y'all know he's lying. The man sat there and tried to smear my name and said that I told on somebody from Great Street West. And then y'all never pushed the issue for the facts. No paperwork has been presented on any of the names that were majority of the names that he has smutted out. But yet people will still go around believing what he say out of his mouth. So with that being said, how can you even defy that he's not a detriment to the community when you constantly dibble and dabble in different cultures and background that represents the street life, and you're putting false narratives out there in the public for people to run with them because you have a bigger voice. You're
That Wack
utilizing
you
your
are
Hey,
voice to
teaching
Stats, I
is
got a
destruct.
real.
question for you real quick, and I'll let you land your plane too. Question for you. So I had asked earlier, what percent of this is entertainment versus real, right? And me personally, it was like 90% entertainment, 10% real. And we got to be sensitive to that real part because everybody's not joking. But I had asked a member of the team and they said it's all content. Like it's all content. And if that's the case, then it may be a different lens you look through. But how do you feel about that?
He's absolutely right. It
You're in
is
the
all
matrix a
content,
little bit.
but
You're in the
also all
matrix. Oh, you
content
good.
reflects real. So you're right.
Oh, you good now. Go ahead.
He Okay, I'm sorry. I said that he's right. This is all content, but content also reflects real life. Most artwork is expressions of real life. So therefore, don't confuse this as just being content. Content can influence people to do things. So yes, you're right. But now the question is it harmful content? Not just that it's content, is it harmful content? That should be the real question. You shouldn't be sitting here saying it's just content. Of course it is. It's
Can
content
I ask
for his
a quick
own
question?
benefit, but is it content for me when you're lying on me, saying that I was a part of an investigation that never had my name in it whatsoever? That's not content for me. It's content for you.
I got you. So we got A-Rod on a response, and then I think Adam wanted
I
to
just wanted
chime
a
in too.
quick question towards
Yo,
the people who are going
can
to
I
be
go after
speaking.
Adam?
Oh, one
Can I go
mic,
after
one
Adam,
mic,
yo?
one mic.
Is that my man Bang?
That was Deuce.
Okay.
Deuce. I would like to
So
go
we
after Adam.
got
My question is to Deuce or whoever.
all right, so we got if A-Rod, if you cool, Adam, if you want a quick response, but A-Rod's next after
Super quick
that.
question.
And then we got Bang, and then somebody else said that too.
Deuce.
So somebody keep track of that.
Deuce.
But go ahead.
Selling knee pads. We selling knee pads.
1099.
All right, ad lib crew. Go ahead, y'all.
Good morning, everybody.
Is that Pook? Hey, Pook. Thanks for coming through. Go ahead. I think we got Adam and A-Rod. Adam, yours is quick. And then
It's super
A-Rod
quick
with the
because
response. Okay.
and this is to the folks on, because like I said, I'm not even on either side of Charleston White or either or.
Right.
But my and being independent and looking at it and hearing what the brother just said, if you hear that, let's say, I don't know how many people this has happened to where there's 20 people he said is snitches, right? And then he's also said he's lying about this shit because it's all content, right? And then he pulls out paperwork for one person, but then there's 19 other people that he's called snitches. And in this lifestyle where we already talked about what is promoted in this lifestyle, that will I mean, I know niggas is dead because they were just thought to be snitches, right? So like putting that type of stuff out is detrimental to people, right? I mean, and the dude's already admitted to be a liar. I'm not sure. Let me know.
Got you. Go ahead, A-Rod.
The knee pads is down.
A-Rod, you there?
He's having a meeting with Wack. He's getting instructions.
Oh, good.
I go, bro.
I think it was it Bang next?
Yeah, to the dude that said that is all harmful content. Yeah, that's a fact. All right, some of it might be harmful content, but you know what else is harmful content? Motherfucking Scarface, motherfucking Paid in Full, motherfucking Pornhub, motherfucking Clubhouse as a whole is fucking harmful content. My nigga, so are you fucking advocating the same way you advocate on this man?
Who was
Good
that
question.
toward?
That was a good question.
Yeah, who was that?
That
Who was
sounds
that
like
toward?
selective
Bang, they can
politicking
respond.
to me.
Yeah, hey Bang, who was that? I don't know who he was. Who was
Stats
responding
said,
to?
Stats said that it's harmful
Oh,
content.
Stats. Okay, no, I got you.
He said
Yeah,
it's
go ahead,
content, but
Stats.
it's harmful content. This shit all content, my nigga. This shit all entertainment. This shit ain't the streets, my nigga. Y'all niggas get that shit confused every fucking day, bro.
Can I say
Got you,
something real
Bang.
quick?
This shit ain't the streets, bro.
Yeah, whoever just said that, go after Stats. I want to give Stats a chance to respond to that,
Say less.
and then you go right after Stats. You there, Stats?
280. Let's go.
He might be in the matrix. Let's go to the next question.
All right, so here's the problem with that, right? That was a very good question.
Good morning, fellas.
That was a very well put question. But here's the problem with that. When I look at Scarface, there's a reality there. That reality is that's fucking TV. And if you're old enough and wise enough to know, you know everything you see on TV ain't fucking true and believable. You understand what I'm saying? That's not to take away from the fact that everybody at one point in time looked up to be a Scarface at one point in time, right? Because he had.
Please don't sleep on that. Please don't sleep on
No,
that,
no,
bro.
no, bro. Let me talk. I'm a land because I'm not gonna let anyone just pull a wool over my eyes about anything. So the problem with that is, here it is. You got a person like Wack 100. He's very relevant in this day and time. Scarface isn't. No one inspires to be the biggest drug dealer no more, except for people that's already up in that level. If you're not up there, very rarely you're gonna make it to be the fucking biggest nigga in the world, especially when it comes to drugs. Everybody sees how that turns out. But everybody's inspired to be the next hip hop artist. Everybody wants to put on the clothes of what they seen as reality is what's going on in the world today. Like, let's take for instance, drill music became big in Chicago. My hometown is
Nah, bro, everybody ain't chasing fame and clout and all that shit, bro.
Mute up, Jug. Mute
did
up,
not
nigga.
fuck up Chicago. New Jack City fuck Chicago.
Hey,
Some
one mic.
motherfuckers
Let him
trying to
land.
stay
Let him
away
land,
from
y'all.
Deuce.
I want you to create. Let me say something to you, Deuce. This LV. I'm the moderator real quick.
Let Deuce land. My fault,
Oh no,
Deuce.
hold on.
all right.
Hold
So
on.
my whole thing is this, right?
And then L, go ahead after him. Go ahead.
Wack is considered to be, to a lot of us, a lot of people. Look, I can also say I fell in that. I looked at Wack to be like one of the big homies of the West Coast because that was the perception that I had of him until he starts speaking and talking. One of the most detrimental things this man just did was when he openly had a conversation with Hassan Campbell. Okay? And that nigga recorded him and put some information out. Where Wack said them words that he was giving Crips guns to go kill other Crips, bro, that could have had a snowball effect for every fucking hood. You know how fucking a lot of, I don't know if you gang bang.
You get the likes up, man. Appreciate y'all checking in, man. Clubhouse Daily News.
And they hold on, like, what's up? The TV, okay, come on. Everybody take they set personal. So when shit like that said, that shit could have had a snowball effect. People could have lost their fucking lives behind that shit right there. All right, well, he was playing the game. Let him finish.
Hey, Deuce, man, turn that cocoa melon on, man.
I am. Hey, yo, he wants to play Batman. I'm giving it to you, Legend. Here, go play your Batman. Go ahead. With his controller. So you know what I mean? Like, so we can't take away from the fact that This man is still detrimental. We sit here and we want to support Wack 100, but he's not good for the hood because he living in today's society. Scarface isn't. People are following and listening to him, and the shit that he's promoting when he's up here, yo, word to Paru, but then turn around and say, yo, but I ain't blood, I ain't gangbanging. So why are you saying word to Paru on Paru on Paru on Paru on Paru? Why are you doing that? Why are you causing confusion in our community when you have such a big voice and you could do so much more better for the hood than promote all this negative and gossip shit?
Hey,
I
Deuce.
don't like
Deuce. Real quick.
Deuce was going hard.
Yo, his plane needs to land already. I mean, he running out of fuel. Ain't he running out of fuel already?
One mic.
Hey, let me jump in there, Del.
Clubhouse Daily
One mic
News.
on Del. We got LV. Go
Hey,
ahead. I
let
know
me
you
jump
want
in
to
there,
chime.
Del. Let me jump in there too. Get
I
A-Rod
next,
after
man.
LV.
Okay.
Just 1 second, man, for the brother Deuce who was speaking. I believe that was his name. From you speaking, I failed to hear the difference in the misinformation in movies versus someone personally doing it. First and foremost, Wack is not more impactful than fucking Scarface. Like that.
Are you fucking serious? He's way more impactful nowadays than
Hey, one mic, man. One mic.
One mic.
Yeah, man.
Hey, he's not a gang member anyway. He a theologian. You gotta let him speak.
Let him land his plane, man.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
want
if I hear
to
another
drop
ad,
anybody.
I'm serious, man.
There's no difference in misinformation. It's just how it's packaged and utilized. But when you made that statement that he's more impactful and relevant to kids today, no, he is not. Scarface has raised and conditioned the mind frame of everybody who's 30 and older, probably even 25 and older. And they still hold to the idea of thugging, gangster, organized crime, whatever the case may be. Many people from fucking BMF on down have inspired to do what these individuals have done. So when we sit there and we look at what's really influencing the culture, it starts from that shit we talking about. This nigga is not more influential than the shit we see. However, there is an immediate influence on Clubhouse. But my thing is you have to treat disinformation, misinformation the same, regardless of how it's being packaged.
And YouTube.
All right.
Big influence on YouTube.
Bro, he wet for influence. One mic on A-Rod. One mic on A-Rod. And then we'll get a cue going because I know there's a lot of opinions.
All right, so I'm gonna respond to two things, man. I'm gonna respond to two things. Stats 280. You know, it's funny that you're talking up now, bro, because I remember a couple of months ago you didn't have a whole lot to say when you were in the room with the man, and now you got to say all kinds of shit that he can't be here to defend himself. So that's one thing that's
They
kind of
always
funny.
go back and forth, bro. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
YouTube.
yeah, that's kind of
Let him
funny.
land.
That's funny that you're
Come on, man. I don't want to have to say it
bullshit
again
now.
for real.
So when Wack comes back, I'm gonna ping you to the room. You come say that bullshit to the room.
He not gonna talk
Second
the
of all,
stats. He gonna kick stats out the room, bro.
Deuce,
They
you
always
know
go back
what?
and forth. That shit on YouTube, though.
I got you, but
Yeah,
let him
no, it's on
land. Let
YouTube
him
for
land,
sure.
y'all. Come on, man. I got you.
And Deuce, what you're describing, man, is a role model, right? Somebody to look up to, somebody to push the youth a certain way, somebody to be a role model, right? Wax said several times he's not that, bro. He's not that. He helps people out. He helps people out. He's helped more people out than anybody on this app that I know personally.
So
Sending
A-Rod,
people to
what is our
trucking
icon?
school.
Let me
Hold
go
on
at the
now. Hold on.
A-Rod then.
Hey, so he's done more for people on this app that I know about, just that's in the open, right? Not to mention the little ladies on the side of the road that broke down with gas that he stopped and got gas for, and got this lady to the gas station, you know, and all the other stuff that doesn't go on YouTube, because all that good shit, it doesn't go on YouTube. Nobody clips that shit, right? So I would say if you want a role model, then look up to somebody else and don't look up to Wack.
Oh, I'm
Wack
not
has always
looking for
said,
a role
okay, hey,
model.
hold on. Wack has always said that he doesn't tell young people to go bang. He does not say that, but he also says if you're already 30 plus and you're in that life, then what is he gonna do? He can't change that.
Yo,
So
A-Rod,
I
I think
mean,
you need to
that
go back to the barracks and get some
Hold
good
on, yo,
information,
chill
bro.
real
Ain't y'all
quick.
pushing
Hey,
for Wack to
A-Rod,
be the
hold on.
Let
icon?
him
Push for
land.
me.
Then I'm not
who's
landing.
saying that?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Stop
one
it,
mic.
bro.
Hold on, Del.
One,
I just
y'all.
want
Who's
to know
saying that
because
under
they
their
pushing
breath?
for Wack.
I don't know, but hold on. One mic on that person.
Yeah,
Chill,
who's
yo.
talking? Who's talking?
My man, one mic on me.
Say your
Hey,
name.
A-Rod. A-Rod, don't lose your thought. I do want to say this real quick. I don't have a horse in the race. We report what's going on so everybody can get their perspectives out, right? But I do know for a fact that anything positive, if you put that up, you see the channel at the top. Show some love, man. If you like the content, we're gonna try to bring you more of this. Definitely go subscribe. We the people that's participating in the culture. They the people that should benefit. I've been saying that. I'm gonna keep saying it. So support the channel. Anyway, if you do put up a positive clip, I've done it, and it gets no looks. So I'm just saying. Go ahead, A-Rod.
My positive shit gets that's it. That's it, man. That's it. Wax never said that he's a somebody to look up to. He's never said that he's not done anything wrong. It's just motherfuckers' selective politics, selective opinions on that man. They don't want to look themselves in the mirror. That's what it is. So, but hey, he'll be back to give you guys some more
Is it my
content.
turn
So.
yet?
Let
Yeah,
Stats
I
respond.
definitely
Let
want
Stats
to speak
respond.
after that. It's Jug's turn, and then Stats can talk.
All right,
He
listen,
said I'll
right?
be back to give you some more
Motherfuckers spend too
content.
much time invested into celebrities and other motherfuckers' lives. Like, if we stop paying attention to that shit they be doing, a lot of that shit'll go away. Like, they don't care about what we talking about them and all that. I get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the shit they do just so motherfuckers could talk about them. All promo is good promo in their eyes, and we single-handedly keeping the promo going for them. Even if you don't like the motherfucker, don't watch or listen to what they do. Don't go in their room. Shit like that. That's how
Get in the queue again. Just I just.
All right, hold up. Stats, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So I'm gonna speak to A-Rod. You have a very interesting perspective, and your perspective is mainly speaking from a perception of yourself. When you are affected by the things that an individual put out, you wouldn't have that same perception, especially when somebody's sitting there lying on you and saying that he doesn't mind lying on people publicly. He says that he doesn't mind doing that. I don't know a celebrity that goes around lying on people that he would so-called, what he calls us beneath him. You know what I'm saying? He calls us beneath him. So all that feeding the little lady on the side of the road and all that shit, that could be a story that he just made up for content. So you believe everything he say, but you believe nothing of those who are affected by what he does. That is the exact example of what I explained earlier. You've been conditioned to believe anything this man say to be fact, even when it is not. Bro, don't listen. I've been quiet the whole time. We ain't gotta go back and forth. I've been quiet the whole time, bro. See, that's how I know I got you. I got you. You getting nervous. You getting nervous. You getting nervous.
Hey, yo. It's two mics. Listen.
Like this. No, if you don't have
Listen.
relax. That lady is talking.
Yeah.
If you want to interrupt, you could do that in the chat. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Do it in the chat. Wait your turn. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Stats.
let him land. Like, come on.
So, as I was saying, when individuals respond in an emotional manner to the things, and when they hear the truth, that lets you know that they know this shit is actual fact. I don't have to come in here and tell you, oh, he does this and he does that. I'm giving you my personal experience. This is not a generalization. So this is the difference between your content and the detriment that it affects individuals in real life. I got people that I haven't spoke to in years, but they call me asking me about what's going on with this.
Okay, hey Stats. So
bro,
let me
this
ask
is
you one thing,
actual
bro.
fact.
Let me ask you one thing.
No, no, bro. You can't ask me nothing when I'm
Okay, well
talking.
let me say one thing.
No, you don't listen, bro. You don't get the opportunity to do that.
Hold on, you gotta let that nigga land.
You talk for
a long time.
Let him land.
Yeah,
Let him
bro.
land.
Ooh-wee.
y'all got it.
No, you good, A-Rod, right after. Let him
Clubhouse,
land.
y'all.
You cool. Go ahead. Go ahead, Stats.
So then I hear you say another thing. You say, well, y'all sitting here and talk about this man behind his back. That man then went to bigger platforms, bigger than Clubhouse, to talk about other people behind their back. And these same people are part of the UOD. So therefore, why don't you have that same reality as we see it, but you have the reality and the perception through his eyes? Therefore, the same words you use as far as selective and biased politicking, that will mainly proclaim to you. You are biased and selective politicking because you have a dog in the race. You want to be a part of that. Whatever you benefit from that, you align with that, you agree with that. Therefore, you've already showed us your allegiance. You're in here for a sole purpose to
All right, Stats.
divert the
Hey, let him
conversation.
respond.
I ain't got no
Let him
dog in the
respond
race,
real
man.
quick. Chill,
I
yo.
call a spade a spade.
Let
Niggas is just hate.
yeah. Let A-Rod respond. And then Stats, if you got a final point, go ahead and land your plane. And then whoever's next, let's cue it up. Go ahead, A-Rod.
He shouldn't even have
Yes,
a
sir.
rebuttal to that.
A-Rod left.
Oh,
He gotta
okay.
take the brush.
Hey,
He
yo,
left.
what up, dog?
Okay.
He left.
All right. Well,
So Bang,
Yo, Doug, what's good, buddy?
Thanks, Joe. Whoever wants to respond to Stats, go ahead and land, Stats.
Yo, Doug, who you got shooting me off your stage, gang?
First off, we don't do that bullshit. So if somebody did that, you already know. Like, I'm not playing that. I'm not doing that. Who said that anyway? And my fault.
It's Ocho and Mike.
I keep bringing them back up.
Ocho, what the man? Like,
Who's shooting Ocho?
Well, what happened?
No,
figure it out.
Hey, Ocho, I will say this, though, in defense. I don't know. Other rooms is crazy, right? We don't get down like that, but it can happen, right? But sometimes if you pull somebody up and you don't know they pulled up, the audience button replaces the invite to speak. That happens to me a lot. So I hope it was that, but we'll leave it there. Go ahead, whoever's next. Sorry about that,
Yo,
Ocho.
let me reset the
Yeah,
room
so
and get some order real
I'm
quick.
just saying this. So to finish my point where I was ending, you say that's behind his back for many and plenty of times, and it's still to this fact that CEO Reek and Wack have me both blocked. So therefore, he does not allow opposing opinions in his room. If you're not agreement, you are being kicked out the room in silence. So therefore, that shows you the immorality that y'all lack. Because when you know something is wrong, you will not be able to speak against it because you are in favor of your ruler. WAC 100, CEO Week, and whomever else that is on that hierarchy.
He went ruler with it, boy. It's
Everybody,
extreme
welcome to
sports.
Clubhouse Daily News. If you haven't already, please click the link up top. Subscribe to the YouTube. Show a little support with the click of a button. On the bill today, does Clubhouse equate WAC 100 with Charleston White? All opinions are open, but be ready to stand on it. Stats made a very good point just about the double standard in the selective politicking. We want to highlight certain things while leaving out the inconsistencies and the other things that directly go against what was previously stated. And these are behaviors you want to look toward whenever you're investing your time into listening to people. Consistency is important, and you don't want to be somebody who's following behind a confusing message. That's no good. So let's level up. Let's get right. And the floor is open, man.
Can I just say one thing real fast? I didn't get.
What you don't want to do is be looking for a nigga to be your guy.
I just wanted to say one thing real fast.
One mic on Bang. One mic on Bang.
Y'all nigga talking about this nigga is a community leader, a voice of the people, the ghetto. That man ain't said he was none of that. That nigga.
Nobody on the stage said that either.
Let me say one thing.
Yeah, nobody.
Let me say
So
one
why the
thing.
fuck you keep saying
I'ma
that
just
shit,
mute
man?
up. Niggas gonna start mute me. I'ma just mute up. You heard?
No, one mic real quick. No, Bang, you got to get your thing off. First off, hey, listen, anybody that's on the stage, listen, real quick. Anybody that's on the stage, do the courtesy. I don't make it a requirement like they do in some rooms, but tap the greenhouse, man. Don't cost you nothing. Just do that. You heard me?
Can I just say one thing real fast? I just think everybody needs to really look at what everything is that's going on. As far as
Mike, real quick, who is that, by the way?
Oh, I'm brutal.
All right, real quick, I want Bang to finish his point. Don't feel like, hey, Bang,
Oh,
you know,
God.
in this room, you good. You can say what you want to say. When it's 10 people, 5 people, or 100, I don't care. Get your thing off. You hear me?
And
Don't let nobody.
Hey, Dale,
And
bring
don't cut him
DCX
off.
up.
And then whoever
Don't
was
cut him
next
off.
after him, go.
And do not.
Hey, Betty, bitch, why you using my fucking profile picture with that weird ass
Come
shit?
on, we not doing. We not.
No,
Way
no.
down. Oh, whoa.
Hey, hold up.
Hey, Nisi.
Oh shit, it went
I'm
left.
Mike on me. One.
We not doing that.
Nah.
Hey, no. Look, Dale, she addressing somebody that got her picture on their profile.
Mike.
One mic on Dale, man.
I'm bringing Nisi up. Whoever got that PTR, change it. When you leave, you can change it back. Y'all need to handle that as women. And that's that. That's not the topic, but you're not going to come on the
It
stage.
is a fire-ass PTR, though.
Listen. You're not coming on the stage with the bullshit. I'm about to bring you up, Nisi. I understand your point. This ain't the forum for it, but if somebody had me up, I would feel the same way. So I'm about to bring you up.
That right.
But y'all gotta look. Y'all gotta start disrespecting the room. Stop coming off your damn mics when somebody talking. Let them land. Like, come on, y'all. We all adults.
Appreciate it, Carl. Who left, the Betty or Nisi?
Betty, she gone. Let's hear it.
Betty.
Hey,
Hey,
but
bring
now
listen.
you get a chance, can I say something about the person with Chicago?
Yeah, just mute up. We're going to turn the floor back over in a second.
Do I got to say a half or a quarter? I got to make it lower? Listen. Bang is next. Bring Nisi up, and let's keep it going.
All I was saying, bro, everything that they saying that he had a phone call, but I ain't never heard that man claim to be the voice of the fucking West Coast, a community leader, a role model, an activist.
Bro, we already established that.
No, man, you gonna
Let him land, y'all. Come on, y'all.
My pilot doesn't tell me he's a pilot.
Yo.
My pilot doesn't tell me he's a pilot,
Hey,
but he still flies the plane. I'm talking real quick.
The man
1 second.
land.
Wait 1 second, man.
Hey, Dad, I'm cool. Dad, I'm just listen, bro.
Nigga say 2 words, somebody going off. Let niggas finish talking. Everybody gonna get a chance to say what they want to say.
Thanks, Joe. God.
I'm gonna just mute up, Dad, because these
No,
niggas is
you're
triggered. They
not.
keep muting me, bro.
No. Hey, listen. Bang.
What you was
Watch
saying,
this.
bro?
Watch this. Hold
Niggas
on.
chill. It's too early for the
No.
weird
This
shit.
is what I'm
Like,
trying to say.
Hey,
Listen,
come on, man.
Hold on. Just listen to me real quick. There's people that come in your room when there's only 5 people, 10 people, no fanfare, chilling, talking real shit, right? So if they come back to this room, they're going to get to speak. Anybody that's here because of a title, respectfully, I appreciate it. But when you show your face all the time, you're not disrespecting those people in this room because it ain't always 100. Bang is going to speak. Nobody's going to cut him off. And if you in my room all the time, you're going to get that respect.
nah, how about this? Next person come up while somebody talking, I'm shooting you.
And we try
Period.
not to do
Niggas
that,
not
as
gonna
you can
keep
tell.
saying, hold
I
on.
understand. Go ahead, Bang.
That shit ignorant, dog.
Yeah, it is. Come on, Bang. Go ahead, man.
And I don't give a fuck who it is.
I ain't gonna keep on repeating
I
what I
know.
said, but y'all
Go
got
ahead.
the first part I said. No, look, y'all got the first part I said and shit. And bro, I don't fucking agree with everything this man do. I always gotta say that when I'm making my point. I do not agree with everything this nigga do. But I also don't like a nigga hating on the nigga. Like, I feel like it's borderline just hate because you putting titles on the man that the man ain't never claimed. Like, this shit is all entertainment, is all content, my nigga. Not criticize the content. Don't get to talking about he bad for the community. I'm not worried about what my kids here. Wack say, you know why? Because I'm raising my kids, my nigga. That nigga ain't raising my kids. I'm not
Preach,
blaming
brother,
that nigga
preach.
for my fucking kids, bro. Y'all niggas putting that nigga on the pedestal higher than what everybody
He
look at him
raising
as.
you. He not raising your kids. He raising you.
Chill. All right. Are you good, Bang?
Hey, P, boy, you don't want to see me, boy. I promise you. I promise you
Bang,
don't want to see me, P.
All
I ain't
right,
gonna do that
that's
in your
it,
room.
bro.
Out of respect for Dale.
Plane
Out of
landed.
respect for Dale, I ain't gonna do it. But P, I promise you don't
I
want to see me,
appreciate
nigga.
I appreciate
Now
it.
you good,
All
BA?
right.
Keep it. Nah, stay on
All
course,
right.
bro.
Who we got next, man? Who we got next?
Well,
can I rebuttal
yeah,
that?
I want to respond to that.
Yeah,
because
go ahead, L. And
he
then
said some
do the
good
cue from
things.
there.
Some
I'm
things I agree with,
passing it.
other things that I
Hey,
don't.
L.
The one thing
L,
that
I'm
I
passing
don't
the
agree
baton
with,
to you. Go ahead, Daddy.
one thing that I don't agree with, first and foremost, is one doesn't have to go around claiming to hold the title in order to hold it. That's first and foremost. If someone is an influencer, if someone is influential, if someone is a leader, they don't need to say these things for the reality to be true that they do lead. Key point. I heard him on the audio say, Adam 22, Hassan Campbell, DJ Academic, 6ix9ine, and him are in a position to come together and control the narrative. Now, when I sit back and think, my kids go to school, I work, these kids are having more interaction with this video content, this YouTube experience than, I apologize, somebody called me. These kids are being influenced more by these external sources than their own parents. Due to niggas having to go to work, kids having to go to school and be around other individuals and having access to these suggestive videos. So I don't buy the fact that, someone has to say, hey, I'm a leader. Hey, I'm a boxer. Hey, I'm a pilot. Hey, I'm this. We sit back and watch what a person is, and we can confirm what role or position they hold. That man is a leader, and he holds a responsibility as such. When people say he don't hold no responsibility, I take that to be ducking liability for the people you lead, you influence, whatever the case may be. And I respect your opinion, bro. I land there.
Honestly, like I was saying, if you don't fuck with somebody or they message, don't even listen to the shit they talk. People not like. One thing I listened to Floyd say, his haters buy his most fights, they want to see him lose. Like, if you don't rock with a motherfucker program or a message, don't even tune in. Don't even listen to nothing they got to say. That's how I am. If I don't fuck with nobody, I don't go in their room. I don't listen to nothing they got to say. Watch their YouTube joints, none of that shit. It's really that simple. Motherfuckers care too much to not like a motherfucker. They care too much what they saying and doing to not fuck with them or not like them or have so much personal feeling.
Can I say
Too
something to that
invested.
now?
Go ahead.
All right, so here's the reality of it. I agree with what you said. I agree with what said previously. I agree with everything everybody said. One, I never look at Wack as a person that can raise my child because that's what I'm in my house for. I'm not a father that's not with my child. I'm with my child every single day. I'm a real dad. That's number one. Number two, the problem of the matter is every time you go anywhere in any social setting right now, Wack name is being pushed out there. Or he said this, or he did this, or this was said, or this was said. So when you say don't listen, I don't go over there all the time. Sometimes I do because they do be having some spicy topics. Okay? But it's out there, it's everywhere. Everybody's seeing it. It's pushed in our face. My wife don't even go to YouTube and she sees it every day. So you can't say, oh, well, if you don't like the message, don't go to the room when it's every fucking way you look. The message is being placed on every platform. Come on, bro. You can't, come on. That's just like Statue 80 said. That's just motherfuckers taking the responsibility and trying to duck what's real. The reality of it is, he is a leader, whether he wants to be or not. And he needs to do a better job as a black man for the black community. I'll land.
You still gotta go out your way to watch this shit and listen, no matter where it's at, bro. You still gotta click on it and still gotta tune in. That's your free will to do that. You don't have to.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah, I'll respond.
Can I get in the
Yeah,
queue?
quick.
You said
Yeah,
you
quick
did.
reset.
Can we
Let's do it too. Hold on.
can we get a quick reset? Can we get a quick reset? Dale.
Yeah, go ahead. I got you. Yep, it went mute. I thought that was my phone. My bad. Yeah, so welcome to the Clubhouse Daily News. Y'all see what the topic is. Does Clubhouse equate Wack 100 with Charleston White? And the reason? We know Wack been clipped twice. He's supposed to be back today. But when they go back and review things after he gets reported and they hear a brother speaking real strong with his chest, do they hear the same thing that they hear when they hear Charleston White? And is he going to suffer the same fate because Charleston can't come back? That's the question. The conversation currently is on entertainment, its impact on those who observe the entertainment. Is it real? Does it have an impact on kids and everything like that? Is Wack a leader? That's where we at with it. let's get back to the conversation. Let's get a queue going. Hear what everybody got to say. Appreciate you coming through. House up top. Clubhouse Daily News. Subscribe to the YouTube if you want to be up on things. And appreciate everybody for coming through. Let's get back to it. Who we got next?
Can I say something?
Poop?
Yeah, this me, Pookie. Only thing I wanted to say.
Oh, go ahead.
When that man said Scarface fucked up Chicago, Scarface did not fuck up Chicago. Didn't nobody want to be in Italian. New Jack City fucked up Chicago. Nino Brown. Everybody wanted to be Nino Brown. We used to sleep outside before New Jack City came out. I'm a project kid. Our mamas played cards all night. Scarface didn't fuck us up because our daddies didn't want to be Scarface. When New Jack City came, that what fucked up Chicago and our land.
Can I let me say something?
Yeah, you got it, Joe. Hey, real quick, it's on you, Joe. But real quick, anybody that's asking to come up on stage, do the respect you do in other rooms without us having to ask. You know where the greenhouse is. It don't cost you nothing. Hit it. You want to say something? Support the cause.
Yeah, I
if you
want
like
a rebuttal too on that New
All
Jack City thing.
right, so we got Joe and then EBT. Let's go. You got it, Joe.
All right, so we
Let me be
always
after you.
all right. So we always quick to say people are fucking up our communities. We fucked up our community. Us, all of us, our forefathers, people that's older than us, and we're fucking it up still. Cause we feed into the bullshit. We gotta stop blaming people for our actions. For real, man. That shit is ridiculous. Scarface fucked up something. That nigga didn't fuck up shit. That shit was a movie. New Jack City was a fucking movie. A movie of shit that was already happening in the communities already. So how can we blame a movie on our fucking community?
That right. Because the man told my mama
glamorizing too much in entertainers and fictitious shit. Motherfuckers invest too much of their time and life in some make believe shit instead of some real shit.
Okay,
I just wanted to say one thing. Like everybody's on Wack. You know, I grew up during the Death Row days, the Suge Knight era, and when Suge Knight was around, he was trending back in those days. They didn't have what they have now, but Suge was the man at the time. Everybody was scared of Suge. Everybody looked up to Suge. But then when Suge went to prison, now he's not even a factor anymore. And I think if, God forbid, Wack decides to leave the platform or whatever he decides to do in the future, he's not going to be relevant after a certain amount of time either. It's just about who's trending at the moment.
It's an interesting
He's
point.
not going to last 5, 10 years, 20 years on this app trending. It's not going to happen. Somebody else is going to take over, and then another person.
Hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. We trying to, as you can probably tell, we going live more often. And in the Clubhouse Daily News room, we're going to do what we do and make sure that's broadcast too. If you come through Clubhouse, make sure you subscribe. Follow me. I'm Dell from the P. And yeah, let's keep it growing and keep it going with the good discussion. We're about to end this live stream. But if something pops off, if Wack does show back up, or if we spin up another good topic that's worth your time, we'll certainly go live again. Subscribe to the channel, Clubhouse Daily News. We're trying to grow the brand and expand and do more things with it. So once again, thanks everybody for taking the time to tune in. I appreciate it. And until next time.